but 3 meatpacking plants have shut down, and they were
Yeah.
like the major ones.
Yeah.
And then I noticed I'm a truck driver and a reefer trailer, so frozen meat is like half the stuff I do.
Right.
But my routes have changed. Like I'm going to new locations now, and I'm wondering what's up. So it's making me worry. And also, if food rations do start dwindling, if people start getting a little too hungry,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden my truck becomes like a beacon for starving people.
Shit.
And so I'm like, So I'm gonna have to hide the truck as I go. He's like, give us all the food. And I'm like, you can have it. I didn't spend any money to get it.
It's all right with me.
I'll call my company and tell them like, yeah, I'm being hijacked.
Yeah, so one of my biggest things I've been seeing a lot here lately is I'd rather have COVID-19 instead of being locked away at home. And I think to myself, like, what the hell's the matter with you? You know what I mean? Like, I know it's a disease that more than likely will just pass and you'll just get through it, you know, like the influenza or, you know, any type of flu bug or whatever. But it's just the fact that, like, people are so hell-bent on this idea that they believe that they have cabin fever. And I don't see how in the world you got... Me, I enjoy it at home. But unfortunately, my job, it's a...
So I know the rules are a little bit different depending on where you live. Like we were talking about earlier about Democratic districts, where it's like you could be by yourself outside, but they'll bust you and say you're not following
the rules,
like whatever the rules are as far as like self-quarantining.
Yeah.
So like in some places, like if they heard about people getting arrested just for being outside,
right,
then they're like, okay, I can't go outside, and then they're trying to follow the rules, but they're like, I got a can of beans left, I'm gonna have to go outside.
Yeah. And okay, one of the biggest things that I have seen here lately, I can't stand late night shows like Stephen Colbert.
I've never watched that
Okay,
show.
now I suggest you watch it one time, just one.
What's he
And that
about?
one time that you see it, every night in the beginning of the show, his jokes are all about Trump.
Okay.
Always making fun of Trump. Trump this, Trump that, blah, blah. It's like, I feel like it's the other way around where Trump's election is what helped him. Because the fact that, like, the only thing that he can talk about, joke around about, is Trump. And without that, I think he would have the hardest time trying to stay afloat because the dude is not funny at all. The guy sucks as a comedian. He wasn't even funny when he was on the Daily Show with Jon Stewart. He wasn't even funny then. I can't believe they give this.
I know it feels good to hear someone talk shit about someone you hate.
I mean,
it's a bonding experience.
If he, like, I can't stand Hillary Clinton, but if all he did was make fun of Hillary Clinton, I wouldn't even like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like
I'm aware of a few things I don't like about her. Like those few things are big deals,
right,
to me. But at the same time, like, how long can you really press these jokes on Hillary?
Right.
It's like, even I would get bored of this.
You gotta be bored of it because it's like you already know you can't stand her. So what? You know, you want to be funny, but be very broad about your comedy. You know what I mean? You know, you got a lot of great.
I feel like Trump hate's becoming like a religion.
Yeah.
By itself.
Well, like, you got a lot of great comedians like Dave Chappelle, man. I love his stuff.
And it's only going to be like an 8-year religion.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, his time is going to end.
I love Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr. I mean, I love all these comedians that are just straight up, man. But you got somebody like Stephen Colbert. All he does is all his jokes are just all about Trump, and he's not even funny. And the small handful of jokes that he does have that isn't about Trump still ain't funny. And there's another dude that's on on late night that I can't stand. Some fat British dude. Who the hell is that guy? Let me. Corden? James Corden? This dude sucks, man. Conan O'Brien isn't even Conan O'Brien anymore.
What is he now?
He's unfunny. He's not even funny anymore. He used to be pretty funny. Now he just sucks.
Well, I never thought he was funny.
But I mean, he had some really good shit, but like now it's just it's so dry. Everything's
Is
so
he also
dry.
like Trump hating with everybody else?
Yes.
Because I figured like he seems to like Bill Burr.
Mm-hmm.
Although it seems like he's got to sort of prepare to keep Bill Burr as a friend
Yeah.
and try to find humor in all of this and not say anything against the establishment at the same time. And I think he's managing it, mostly because Bill Burr doesn't actually like care about politics.
No.
He
But
just
I
jokes about a lot of other things where it's like you can tell he's definitely not a guy for handouts.
That's why I'm glad for. Yeah.
He's not a guy for handouts.
No.
And he doesn't really care what people think.
I love his skit of what is it the feminism and all that shit. What was
Well,
it
he's
about
had a few
women?
of those.
No, I'm talking about the one where is like equality, right?
Mhm.
By somewhere or another, all this equality, right? Why is it that if I'm on the Titanic and it's sinking, it's women and children first?
Oh yeah, it's like how come you get to leave with the kids and I gotta stay and sleep with the ship?
I mean, for real, playing with the guy playing the violin and shit, dude. Like
I gotta go down with the ship, hanging out with this guy playing the cello. Like I don't know why women all think like that movie, The Titanic, was like romantic. It's like probably because you're thinking like, who would you be? You'd be that girl floating off this big piece of luggage, right? Who would I be? I'd be that guy when the ship broke in half and the guy just fell down the middle and it clanked off of something on the way down. That's who I'd be. I'd be wearing a tuxedo, not because I wanted to, but you wanted to dress up that night, right?
Yup.
He was going off on a rant. Loved it.
Oh man, I love his rants. His rants are fucking off the chain, bro.
I remember he had some other rant where he was pointing out like a female privilege.
Yeah.
Where he was saying, look, I don't know his whole skit, but it was like, you can get mad at me, you can punch me in the face, and you know I'm not going to punch you back, and you're going to break all my stuff, that some stuff meant a lot to me, but apparently not to you, and funny, if I was doing all this shit, I'd have a cop over here with his knee in my back, but you have a vagina, so I guess it's okay.